What's up, my athletes? That's right, Mr. Muscarella coming at you. We're going to take a look at a little warm-up that we've got going on here in our pre-calculus classes here at Broad Run High School in good old Ashburn, Virginia. So let's go. Now for this warm-up, we're going to take a look at functions. Why can it have at most one y-intercept? So let's think about that graphically first. So if you were to think about a picture, so let's draw a little picture. We got a graph. Hello, graph. And we put a little y-intercept on there. It doesn't matter where. Now notice where that is. That's up there. If I had another y-intercept, and I'm just going to put this one on the bottom of the line. Kind of reminds me of an Ed Sheeran album. Maybe perhaps plus or minus or divide. Yep, love Ed Sheeran. He's awesome. But notice what test that would fail. That would fail the vertical line test. Because in order for a relation to be a function, it must pass the vertical line test. And that does not pass the vertical line test. Because you can have at most one x value for every y value. So the x values cannot repeat. So they can't repeat. Fails the vertical line test. So that is why you cannot have two x values, because both of those x values, now think about that, it'd be 0, say -3, and then 0, say 4. So you'd have two different y values, but the x values would be the same. So it fails vertical line test. Sorry, bro. No go for you. Now, what's an integer? So let's talk about the set of integers for a second. So it goes on forever, and then we'll just start with -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and then it keeps going on forever. So the set of integers are those whole numbers, and they're positive, negative, and they include 0. So that is a set of integers. So it's a whole number. Could be positive, negative, or 0. So no fractions, no decimals, none of that stuff. Now we take a look at a very popular function that we'll take a look at here called the greatest integer function. So greatest integer function, that is going to be less than or equal to the number associated with each point. So if I look at point A here, notice the number that's less than, you got to be careful. That goes to the left because we're dealing with that negative value there. So I don't know if it's -1.7, who cares? But the value there would just be -2. Now, if I look at B, again, I want to go to the left of that. So the answer for point B would be -1. And C, well, that's straight up right on 1, so we're good with that. And then D is really close to, it's kind of in between there, but remember, you want to go to the left, so D would also have a value of 1. So that's it for our warm-up, bro. So we'll get on with the lesson a little bit, but for right now, you should be good to go. I'll catch up with you soon. Peace out.